The educator's goal is only to create a better citizen and a worker and enrich your lives. So we need to get back to what education really means. 40 years ago, education was more available and affordable. Prices have increased, just like healthcare, just like housing. They have increased more than inflation. So when you end up looking at the prices of the house, the prices of education, they have gone up 8-fold. When I went to schools in the 70s, to become a doctor, 80% of my educational bill was paid by you. 80%. I thought I had a lot of debt. I did. It took me 20 years to pay off my debt. But 80% of my education, through college, graduate school, I became a social worker, a public expert, and a physician, a family physician. Very expensive way of going to school. State and feds paid for 80% of it. I only paid for 20%. What's happening right now? Dead opposite. Right now, in 2020, the student is paying for 80%. The state and the feds are paying for 20%. And education, like healthcare and housing, has increased about 8-fold in the last 50 years as compared to your wage. That's what happened, folks. That's what we need to address. We need to have educational reform. And until educational reform is addressed, I support targeted student loan relief for those that are in most of need. Simplified, expanded, and improved income-driven educational loan repayment and loan forgiveness for us public servants would be a great start. If you could buy a car with 0% interest, why are we charging our students, our future, our workers? Last year it was 6%, and now with inflation, it could jump up to 9 to 10%. So we need to end up doing something to make education affordable and accessible. There's probably about 20 nations that actually have free and available public education. When you look at the countries that are doing the best in education, it's free. If you look at the Scandinavian countries, the European countries, you look at Korea, Japan, how much does it cost to go to school, public school? Nada. You pay for it. The student benefits. For what is the best thing that has happened? The GI Bill. The GI Bill from the 40s after World War II, 40s, 50s, 60s, we spent billions of dollars on the GI Bill. What did we get back? The same as we get back from Head Start. For every dollar we invest in education, we get $7 back to the economy, to the economy, to inventions, to our well-being. Yes, we can end up doing with education, and we can do it well.